First of all, you know, a cabinet lineup should represent the face of Kenya. As much as possible, all corners of the country should be represented. It should not exceed 22, as required by the Constitution. And the position of Chief Minister, under the law, cannot be exercised in any other manner other than by the Constitution, and unless you amend the Constitution by referendum. The Chief Minister must first become a cabinet minister before be a chief minister. That is, must first be vetted by Parliament. And there is no other way a position of executive of that level can be achieved in Kenya legally, unless through Parliament and through vetting. So I'm here to see how our very good friend, Honorable Musalia, will become a chief minister without having been vetted by Parliament. There's no executive order which can amend the Constitution of Kenya. So I'm yet to see how that will play out. Every other person who comes to be vetted first must, you know, there is this idea as if we should be in one party state that, you know, we have majority and minority, which is still argumentative up to now. Assuming that the House now has majority by secret ballot, then it means that the House will vote. And if the House is going to vote, it means that we must appreciate that there is a majority in the House and a minority in the House. The minority, you know, will have their say, and the majority will have their way. And therefore, these cabinet ministers must be vetted thoroughly. They are, you know, everybody's history, whatever they have done with public service. You know, Kenyans are invited to file affidavits so that Kenyans know who is going to be their leader, and Chapter 10 of the Constitution has to be applied, integrity, so that by the time somebody becomes a cabinet secretary, then they are fit to sit in that position. So I'm sure the so-called opposition, because there is no opposition in the current constitution, but now that the practice is that we must have government and opposition, then the opposition to be allowed to do its work. And I remember the president say that he wants a strong opposition. He wants his government to be checked thoroughly. So allow us to check and check these cabinet secretaries thoroughly. Allow Kenyans to bring all manner of complaints, including those who claim that their loved ones have been murdered by any of these candidates. Let them also have their say through their members of parliament, and that's what should form a good government. I am very sure that the president will be knowing some details of some of these people while the vetting is going on. So if I were him, and I believe that's what he'll do, allow those who will drop to drop. Then they will be replaced by others, so that we can be governed by people of integrity, and people will not serve Kenyans with ill will, and who will also get goodwill from Kenyans.
Is there a chance that all of them will go through?
Well, there's a chance. From the practice I saw with the previous, since 2013, what happens in Parliament, whatever goes in Parliament is processed by force. Whether you like it or not, votes are found, the person has to go through. But the actual practice should be, if somebody is not desirable or information has come out to question the integrity of that person, I think they should even resign by themselves. And they should not be forced through. The House should be allowed to do its work. If members of Parliament, even the ones from majority, are not happy with any of these candidates, they should not be forced through. I believe the followers of President Ruto are so many. They have so many other qualified people. If you have a problem and Parliament has a problem with you, I believe Parliament should be allowed to do its job, and the leader of majority and the House, the committees, should be allowed to, if they feel they should drop somebody, let that person be dropped and replaced with another person, even if it's regional balancing from the same region, and that we have Kenyans leading us who have integrity and who will not shame the president. If they use that force I've seen before and force somebody to become cabinet minister by whatever means and even protect them from being removed, because you should be able to be hired and fired by parliament and by Kenyans. If that is not allowed at all, then that will begin to be the crux of that particular government, and I believe Kenyans will make a judgment for themselves.
Yeah.